If, for any reason, anybody else is inclined to send stuff, let me know. If enough people want to send me stuff, or send us stuff, rather, I might open up a P.O. box. So if the demand's there, let me know.
We'll eat it.
So, good friend of the channel, Swandizzle, aka Ethan, aka Swandizzle, has sent us a package. A couple months ago, I sent him a similar package of American snack foods. The Red 40 took years off of his life.
It's like red.
He actually sent me this shirt. It's got Utah on it. So, to start off, we have blue. I'm probably gonna toss it to the side and I just threw that at our cat.
Yeah.
Turkish Delight. Are you delighted? Oh. Next up we have Coffee Crisp.
An acquired taste. I like that. I'm keeping that one.
That's really good.
9 out of 10.
I'll go 9. That sounds crazy. Oh no. It's dry. Don't buy this.
Eat less.
Eat less.
Ew.
My dad was willing to share his cookies this time.
Thanks, Dad.
Please enjoy. Thanks, Dad. Where are they at?
I'm imagining they're probably in like a plastic.
Bruh.
Oh.
He gaslit us. Swandizzle gaslit us.
How could you do such
We
a
thought
thing?
we were gonna get homemade baked cookies.
I was reading that while you were talking about the shitty toffee, and I was like, we're gonna get some good cookies from Dad.
You fucking,
Shout
you
out to
goofball.
Keith.
Let's open up these oatmeal cookies.
I don't even want them anymore.
Uh-oh, you've angered the beast. Okay, so this kind of reminds me of like a Little Debbie kind of packaging.
Little Deborah.
Tiny Deborah. 2 cookies in a pack. Here's your piece.
Thank you. All right, Dad. This is gonna be booty.
Thanks,
I bet.
Dad. They're very dry.
Oh my god.
It kind of tastes like a Little Debbie. Like, you can get cookies from Little Debbie that taste a lot like this.
It reminds me of Teddy Grahams.
I can see that.
Do you have Teddy Grahams?
Ain't alright. I guess it is chocolatey. That makes sense. It's a little sweet. They're okay. 5.
4.
Next up we have Dare Wagon Wheels. Classic Fuck It School Lunch.
What does that mean?
What do you mean?
Is this something that you have to cook?
Oh!
Don't get too excited.
Maple cookies.
It's not time for that yet. He did say,
Oh.
oh baby, prepare your body for this shit.
I found the wagon wheels.
Oh, I'm gonna hate these.
These
This
look
is a
like
moon pie.
Yeah, these look like moon pies. We hate moon pies.
I hate everything.
Okay, so this, you put it in your school lunch. That makes more sense, because like a moon pie, I feel like it's like a packed lunch kind of thing. If you're
Little Deborah's in general.
looking to get a big treat. But
Ooh.
yeah, this
They're not as fat as moon pies.
mini moon pie. No peanuts.
So what's in this?
Oh yeah, it looks like yeah. 2 little cakes with marshmallow and chocolate.
Marshmallow cookies. I am not that into marshmallow.
Not on its own, no. Honestly, I don't like it, but that's also our preferences, you know?
Yeah, I mean, people like marshmallow, I guess.
That marshmallow is not as offensive as like US snacks.
The taste of it is fine, but marshmallow and things that, like uncooked marshmallow,
Right,
I
just
don't
in
like.
general, yeah.
if it's, over a fire and it gets all soft,
Perfect.
well, it's good.
That whole thing tastes fake, like very fake.
True.
I would prefer not to eat those again.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ethan.
We're back.
We're back. The battery died on the camera, and then I put one in that was exploded, and it didn't come out. So if the frame's a little different, that's why.
Oops. Those look intense.
President's Choice Decadent Cookies. It's the same company as the no-name chocolate bar. Surprisingly slaps for store brand cookies.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Can this compete to the Chips Ahoy Crunchy?
Listen, my family just goes way back with those. So, if these are soft, I'm not gonna like them as much.
Doesn't feel like they'll be soft.
Okay.
It smells like Chips Ahoy. I'm gonna be honest.
They look dusty.
They do look dusty. They did travel pretty far. Chocolate chunk cookie. It's like the Costco guys. We're Costco guys. Of course we eat the double chocolate. Yeah.
Chocolate's good.
It tastes kind of weird.
I would say that's like a 6 for me.
Yeah, for like a store
Yeah, they're pretty good.
branded cookie, it's pretty good.
I'm ready for some salty chips.
5.
I've had enough of these sweets.
He's coming
A box.
A box
that
for
is
some
kind
reason.
of open.
The box kind of blew up.
It's okay.
So this is Old Dutch barbecue chips. No bagged milk out west, but we do have boxed chips.
Barbecue. I like barbecue.
I don't. But that's okay. So they are in a bag. There's 2 bags actually.
Oh.
That's kind of nice.
2 sacks.
They don't smell very intense.
They smell like Snyder's.
Here, you can. You're the barbecue expert.
That is not true.
You're the one that actually eats barbecue chips.
Better than Snyder's. Those are really good.
Uh-oh. I don't eat barbecue chips,
Score.
but they are good.
Those are yummy.
I give it a 6. I don't eat barbecue.
8.
It's time for the Ruffles all dressed chips.
Goated chip.
Dude, this is like packed.
The best.
There's so many chips in here. It has all the dressings. It's got salt and vinegar, red bell pepper, and an onion.
I have been eagerly awaiting the all-dressed chips.
Yes. And Swandizzle did tell me himself that the Ruffles are the best. I knew that this was gonna be in here. That's how good they are.
I love chips.
What's funny enough is that last week I was at Aldi and they had their own brand of all dressed chips for like a temporary thing.
We stand Aldi.
And I purposefully didn't buy them. So then
Ooh. Those look wet.
those smell crazy. So the bag says, you'll enjoy this bag of Ruffles all dressed chips if you enjoy unique Canadian food. It was invented here after all. You're seeking something sweet, salty, and savory all in one bag. You love eating chips that will make your taste buds feel like they're going to explode.
I love that.
I love salt and vinegar, and I smell some salt and vinegar in here. So it is time for the all dressed chip.
That's so yummy.
Oh yeah.
I'm eating 2 more.
Oh yeah. There's definitely barbecue, there's definitely salt and vinegar, there's definitely sour cream and
All
onion.
dressed. Got
You
'em
can
all.
taste it all. And it deserves
There's
to be there.
layers. There's layers to this chip.
And Ruffles. 9 out of 10.
Ooh. I don't know.
She might have to give the first 10.
That might be a 10 for me. This man is a criminal.
Next up we have Miss Vicky's sweet chili and sour cream chips.
It's the one that exploded.
We did have one casualty. It should be fine.
We have Miss Vicky here, but I've never had this flavor.
Do we?
It sounds good. Yeah.
It says handcrafted crafted in Canada.
We definitely have it though.
Miss Vic's got the best crunch. This flavor is my guilty pleasure. Sweet chili and sour cream.
Sounds good. Those are really good.
Kettle, crunchy, yummy.
They might be a
Sour
little
cream.
bit stale
Yeah.
because they exploded.
6.
I think it's like I say 6 is all right. I like kettle chips,
It could be because they were
but they're not my favorite.
open.
I prefer baked.
I like Kettle salt and vinegar. There's like a brand that does like a malt vinegar and it's crazy.
Ooh, malt vinegar.
It like burns a hole through your cheek, but oh,
That's what I want.
it's so good. Next up,
Ooh,
we got Hawkins cheesies.
those look crazy good.
These make me puke,
Oh no.
but hey, it's Canadian.
Puke. Why?
I would like to know the story about these, but these look like, you know those giant cheese balls that you can get?
Yeah.
And like the buckets look all greasy from the
There's
cheese.
pictures of me as a child sitting on my grandparents' floor in my diaper with one of those buckets
Dude,
in my lap.
one time my mom got me one of those, and I ate the entire thing in one day.
Did you throw up like Swan?
No, I was too busy gaming to throw up.
Swan is weak.
Okay, so Mr. Video Game and Anime Guy Eddie Bunghetti has asked me to provide a voice recording with a bit more context as to why Hawkins cheesies make me throw up. I don't don't know, man. They're gross. I hate them. I love Canada, but I hate Hawkins cheesies. I'm sorry. Just something about how dry and crunchy, but then you get the cheese powder in there, and I don't know if it's just the flavor of the cheese powder. I hate it. Hard no for me. Blech. Like, they're nasty. But like, then there's like Cheetos cheesy puffs, and those are like, oh yeah, you nasty. You a nasty little cheese puff. And they're delicious.
Maybe our American stomachs are coated with something that can resist the cheese.
Hell yeah.
These look like a mixture between the crunchy and puffy Cheetos.
This smells good.
They do. They smell cheesy. It's crunchy Cheetos. Better cheese, honestly.
This is really specific, but you know the crunchy on Long John Silver's fish? It tastes like their batter, but with cheese.
These are actually really good. Ethan, I'm sorry.
I would like another.
These are so good. It is like it's a saltier Cheeto, and the cheese tastes better. And I actually like having the more corn. Like,
Yeah, I like
they're not
it
as
thick.
small.
That's an 8.
We'll do 9.5.
We're gonna be playing Baldur's Gate later, eating that shit.
This is gonna be a
I'm gonna
nightmare.
smash on the all dressed.
Next we have Dare
Ooh.
Ultimate Maple Cookies.
He's been waiting for these.
Oh baby, prepare your body for this shit. It's great.
Great.
Yeah, I love anything maple from the land of the maple.
Had to do it to him.
Is kind of crazy. Even like maple candies, when I would go to Canada, at like the duty free on the border, I would get maple sugars and maple hard candies. We had a casualty
A
in the
tragedy
shooting.
has occurred. Ooh.
That's rough.
We should make some ice cream out of it or something.
Ooh, put them in ice cream.
Yeah, all these crumblies.
That's a good idea. All right.
Smells good. Smells like old people though.
Oh yeah. It's definitely very vanilla and maple.
You're
Pretty
gonna
epic.
hate me.
You don't like them?
They're fine. I think they need more cream.
They do kind of taste like a grandma cookie.
Yeah, there's too much cookie happening. Or if like it wasn't a sandwich, if it was just like
One side.
cookie
Open
with the
faced
layer, yeah,
Cookie.
that'd be good.
They are really good. 8.
I give it like a 6.
It's good. It's really good.
Sorry, Swan.
Whenever I make lattes now, it's almost always, instead of like a flavored syrup, I just put maple syrup in the latte for the sweetener. So good. We got Celebration Cookies, the ultimate s'more cookie. And oh hey, it's a famous Canadian hotel etched into the chocolate, Chateau Frontenac. It totally makes sense that these are a s'mores cookie because it's got chocolate on the cookie already.
These also look like grandma cookies. Like these look like you should have coffee with them.
Right, or tea.
Ooh,
Honestly, it kind of tastes like
you're not right.
a Keebler elf cookie. It's not amazing, but it is good.
Fine.
On a s'more, I could see it.
Yeah.
Next up we have
Ooh.
Hickory Sticks, and Swandizzle says, Andy Caps hot fries, but flat and not hot. So when I send him Andy Caps, I forgot to say that Andy Caps are like a New York thing. I would always eat the cheddar fries, but I gave him the hot fries because I feel like most people like the hot fries more. But turns out Swandizzle's tolerance for spicy is not that high.
I feel the heat. It's coming. It was subtle at first, but now my mouth is low-key on fire. It's hitting the back of my throat. Oh my god.
Those were too spicy for
Because
him?
when he ate them, he was like, okay, I feel the heat. That's pretty hot. Whoa.
Child's play.
Oh. But the
Oh, those are fucking...
the flavor?
Oh, shit.
Maybe that's why they're called hickory sticks.
Yeah, they definitely have a little bit of a barbecue. Like a smoky.
Yeah, those are really good. It just kind of tastes like woody. It doesn't taste like meaty barbecue.
I could eat so many of those.
And there's like, this is dense. There's a lot in here.
Oh yeah,
Love them for the crunch, love them for the munch, love them for the taste.
I do. That's a 9 for me.
This is lightly seasoned. I feel like it's pretty
That's well seasoned.
decently seasoned. 8.5. Those are really good.
9.
0.5.
Ooh, I'm excited about this.
Oh, the ketchup chips.
I like ketchup.
A classic. Another Canadian classic.
My grandpa puts ketchup on his eggs.
Well, you know, a couple people do. I don't. But I've heard ketchup on eggs. I've also heard ketchup on mac and cheese
Yeah,
growing up.
I've done that. The image on the bag is crazy.
Swandizzle says, I don't know what people see in this, but it's Canadian. See what you think.
Chip.
Okay. It smells like ketchup. 100%.
Ooh.
It doesn't even just smell like tomato, it smells like ketchup.
Ooh, it.
Also, these are scary. It's
Ooh,
almost
that's as big as your head.
it's almost purple. The color.
Oh my god. Wait, I'm not gonna eat this one, but like,
They got big chip.
holy. Yeah, there's also like 10 of them in here. The ketchup side.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't know. I'm computing. There's a pickle flavor
It's
happening.
back and forth.
I'm ready for analysis.
I liked it, and I didn't like it. Now I like it again. They're good. They're salty. It's almost like salt and vinegar with tomato.
So it's very tomatoey, but then it gets like a dill flavor, kind of like pickly, but then it kind of gets a little bit vinegary.
Yeah, it changes as
It's a
you
lot
chew.
that happens in your mouth.
I think they're good. Would I keep these in my house all the time?
Nay.
No. There's a lot more I would choose over those.
I could give it like a 7.
I was gonna say 7. They're good. They can stay up there though. It's okay. Up next we have Bits and Bites. He says, dude, it's Bits and Bites. Talk about the value. Bits and Bites all in one. Yeah, this looks like generic Chex Mix. Do you have Chex Mix up there?
The good kind
Swandizzle.
is the cheddar kind, or the bold kind.
The OG. Yeah, honestly, the shapes and objects are all the same thing that are in Chex Mix.
They don't got the bread slices though.
These got cheese bits crackers. We got breadsticks. These are Cheerios, pretty
No,
much.
they're not. They're
Yeah,
not pretzels.
I'm reading it. It says toasted O's, to be honest.
Let me smell it. Smells kind of good.
I'm just gonna grab a little bit of everything.
Cheese.
Honestly,
Cheese stick was pretty good. Oh, I like it. Skinny pretzel. Skinny noodle. Yeah, I like it.
I think it's pretty mid. Compared to Chex Mix, ain't no way. I'll give it a 4.
Hi, little lady.
Who is that?
It's a Lucy girl.
Chex Mix is better. It's kind of funny. We might have to do like a part 2 where I'm like, so these are the American versions of what you sent over. Let us know if you feel like how it tastes in the US better. Because honestly, Chex Mix is way better.
It's better.
It's way better.
Wine gums.
Maynard's wine gums.
Some people swear by this, Swan says.
It looks like they're just gummies.
I'm kind of excited. I like wine. You don't.
I do not like wine. Oh yeah, I wonder if they're gonna taste like wine. Wine gummies.
They're wine gummies.
Well, I thought maybe it was like you pair it with wine, you know?
What?
It smells kind of crazy.
I think it smells really good.
I don't know what shape I want. I got yellow.
I don't want orange. It smells like, oh, they're hard. Tastes like bubblegum.
Red?
Yeah.
This tastes like dots.
But easier to chew than dots. They don't get stuck in your teeth as bad.
I hate dots.
I
for
like
that
the
reason.
taste of them,
And Milk
but
Duds.
I love Milk Duds, but they are kind of a bitch.
They alright.
I kind of like, I mean,
6.
the purple ones are good. I'm kind of excited about these.
So Maynard's also has Swedish berries. What if we took Swedish fish and made them round? I was gonna say, we have Swedish fish,
I
but
love Swedish fish.
no Swedish berries. Oh, they're small. Small guys.
Oh, I think I'm gonna love them.
That's Swedish fish. Honestly, it might be a little bit better
I think they are.
than Swedish fish. 8.
They have more of a berry flavor.
Yeah. It has the same texture as Swedish fish, though. And it tastes almost exactly like Swedish fish.
But more. Rocket candy rolls. Oh my gosh.
Rockets.
Smarties, you mean?
So, yeah, I sent Swandizzle over some Smarties because I knew about this. Did you know
What?
that in the US they're called Smarties, but everywhere else they're called Rockets?
Well, what are you eating during your exams then?
Yeah, when we have our standardized tests, they would give us all Smarties because it would make us smart.
And then, like, you'd have your little folder forts, and everybody would just be like,
You mean the rockets?
Or I knew people that would rub them together in the packet until they were like powder.
Oh, this was the smallest bag you could find.
I'll eat Smarties all day.
Classic. That's a Smarties.
The other Smarties.
Wow, okay. So it's time for
Segway.
their Smarties. Speaking of Smarties, if you are not from the US, you recognize these. If you are from the US,
What the fuck?
what the flip? I think they're just basically M&Ms. And he says that these are better than our Smarties, but worse than M&Ms. I think, so these look like all the colors are like muted. No artificial colors, it says it on the box.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah, I mean, they're fine. They kind of taste like Cadbury chocolate. They're not as good as M&Ms. You're right.
Thank God we're nearing the end because
She's dying.
I don't want to do this anymore.
Okay, next we have glossettes.
I'm gonna hate this.
Yeah, these are probably gonna stink. He says, who decided this was a good idea?
I don't like raisins.
Chocolate covered raisins. They have these sour watermelon golden raisins that you could buy by Sunmade. Those
Well,
are actually pretty good.
Then they're at that point, they're barely even a true raisin.
Golden raisins are definitely better than normal raisins, but yeah, chocolate covered raisins, I don't know about that.
I'm taking this one.
Yep, hate it. Honestly, all I taste is chocolate. There's the raisin. They're not good. It's just not a good combo. It tastes good for one reason,
No.
and then it tastes good for another reason.
You don't have to defend it.
These are a 2.
There's no glossette stands here. Have we rated like half of the ones that we've just done?
I have, I think. No,
I haven't.
I didn't do the Smarties or the Rockets. Rockets are fine. 7. Rockets are good.
Mid.
Smarties,
Mid. Smarties were like a 2 for me. Those were not
5.
good.
It okay. Last one for the sweets, I think. Sour Patch Kids.
We do have Sour Patch Kids.
We do have
Somebody
Sour
lied
Patch Kids.
to you.
Yeah, Swandizzle says apparently these aren't in the USA anymore. Solid sour candy. I do like Sour Patch Kids.
Have you ever had watermelon Sour Patch Kids?
The watermelon Sour Patch Kids are kind of the best.
The best.
They have like the perfect chewy texture.
Ooh. Ooh.
And the perfect flavor. But yeah, this just looks like regular Sour Patch Kids. Yeah.
Blue.
Yellow.
So good.
I
Love
would.
Sour Patch Kids.
I remember going to the pool and buying a little pack of Sour Patch Kids at the concession stand on a summer as a wee lad.
A little guy.
There are other sour candies that I would choose over Sour Patch Kids. I mean, yeah, Sour Patch Kids are Sour Patch Kids. 8, 7, 8.
8.
It's pretty good. Next up is maple syrup.
Syrup.
He extra packed it with bubble wrap. I appreciate that because this is precious cargo. Liquid gold right here. Getting actual maple syrup is kind of expensive in the US. Last time I was in Canada, I bought like 2 fucking jugs of like a local syrup, and it's so good. But like getting it here is kind of expensive for not a lot of quantity. Like this right here would probably be like 15 US. So in Canadian, that's probably like 20 bucks. I mean, we can get a lot of our maple syrup here is like from Vermont, which luckily we're not as far away as we can be, but it's still like not the same.
Yeah, we have some fine syrup. Just don't get the Mrs. Buttersworth.
Oh, like,
That's not real syrup.
no.
What is that considered?
Corn, it's mostly corn syrup.
Ugh.
It's corn syrup and like flavoring, but
Disgusting.
the maple syrup.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
I don't think I want to do that.
it's so good.
I don't have
You
that
don't-
strong of an affinity for maple syrup.
You don't have to. This is better than the stuff we can get here, honestly.
Yeah.
I heard that the canned brand of maple syrup in Canada is like the best for some reason.
Can?
You can get it in a can. Thing is that it's in a can.
What do you do with it once you open it?
I don't know. So we're on to pasta and cereal because why not?
Pasta and 1 cereal.
Yeah, pretty much. So
KV.
we got the classic Kraft dinner.
What's the difference?
They don't call it mac and cheese. They call it Kraft dinner because I guess they don't consider it mac and cheese. They consider it
It really isn't, is it? Though?
a treat because it's like powder instead of like actual, like a roux. Yeah, they call it Kraft dinner. For those of you that don't know, this is the same thing as Kraft mac and cheese. They just call it a different name. It doesn't look as cool
They don't try to gaslight
Yeah.
their consumers.
The branding doesn't look as cool.
KD Original.
The regular mac and cheese. This says, move over mac and cheese. It's craft dinner, baby. Apparently this can feed a family of 4.
No.
I can eat this by myself
Yeah.
for 1 meal. I don't know if I'm gonna make this for this video because it's just gonna be Kraft
We've
mac and
had
cheese.
Kraft before.
But this next item I am excited for. I specifically requested this. We've got Maddie Matheson's mac and cheese from Matheson Food Company.
Y'all ever watch The Bear?
Yeah. Mr. YouTube Man, I love the packaging on this.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's very
It looks vintage.
yeah. And
Like Andy Warhol.
yes, exactly. Like peak of hyper consumerism, like copy paste. I'm really excited for this. They've got small noodles,
Little noodles.
little baby noodles. We will be making this.
Feel like it's gonna be like pastina,
Yeah, the little.
kinda, the stars.
Yeah, so we have original creamy smoky mac and cracked pep, which I'm kind of excited about the cracked pepper.
So,
Not gonna lie. Oh yeah, the
eat
syrup was
all
a
of
10,
these
by the way.
tonight?
The syrup was a 10.
9.
Yeah, no, we're probably just gonna make one tonight.
Which one should we make?
Good enough. I feel like the OG would probably be the best baseline for everybody.
Perhaps original.
But like also, I'm really excited about the other 2
You can't
flavors.
eat them without me.
I won't.
I'll fight you.
But we will make this later and you will see it right now. Okay, fellas, we got the mac and cheese ready. It's got mini noodles. They look so good. We haven't eaten it yet, but it's ready to go. So, I guess what we can do is I'll be right back as soon as I take a bite. Okay, so I took a bite. It's really good. It honestly tastes a little bit like mac and Cheetos do, but like not in a way where it tastes like really fake and gross and bad for you. I got this little guy too. He was bad. He's a bad boy, but yeah, it's really good. We only did the original. We'll eat the other ones. I'm sure they'll be fine. They'll be great. But out of 10, 9 out of 10. It's good. It's yummy.
8 out of 10.
Oh, wow, that was a pretty good mac and cheese, right?
Yeah!
Dude, amazing. Last but not least, we have Timbits cereal.
We hate Tim Hortons.
We are not Tim Hortons stans in this household. Tim Hortons is coffee if you want to not enjoy what you're drinking. Swandizzle defends Tim Hortons, but he says you get what you pay for. It's cheap coffee, but it does the trick.
How cheap is it though? Because I feel like when I go to Tim Hortons, it's not any cheaper than Dunkin'.
Yeah, well, Dunkin's also.
But if you go to Dunkin', you can get their normal coffee for like $2.
That's true.
$3.
Yeah. He does also say, he said on stream, life hack, if you're getting, what is it, the frozen coffees or whatever, ask for chocolate milk instead of regular milk. Because that's really good.
To ask the baristas to do things like that.
He said, I know you have to I had to hit you with the Tims, and then he asked if it's good, so I guess he's never had it. But Timbits, if you don't know, those are like the little donut holes you can get at Tim Hortons.
Akin to Munchkins.
We do have Tim Hortons in the US. It's starting to creep down. I've been to Tim Hortons a few times.
Yeah, there's one in Columbus. We had one here,
Oh.
but it didn't make it. It was open
Unlucky.
for like, it wasn't even open for a year.
I think there's one in Edinburgh, which is near Erie, PA. New York has a few. It's creeping down, but
Big cities have them.
it looks like Cocoa Pebbles.
Yeah.
Or not Cocoa Pebbles.
Puffs.
Cocoa Puffs. Those smell crazy. Those smell very fake. Here you go.
They smell like whenever my grandma used to order the chapstick from the Avon catalog
And they had like
that was chocolate scented. Okay. They don't taste as bad as they smell.
no, they honestly just taste like Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah.
A little different. A little fakey.
They're almost like if Cocoa Puffs and the Oreo cereal had a baby.
Oreo O's. Yeah, I mean, I'll eat them, but I will not be requesting more.
I'm not a cereal kind of.
No, I'll be eating these at like 1 a.m.
5 out of 10.
Yeah, I'll give it a 5. I'm pretty indifferent. It's
Mid.
mid. Just like Timmy Hose. How are you even in business?
Because nobody can afford Starbucks.
Nobody should afford Starbucks, honestly. Not only is it too expensive, but they're also terrible people. I forgot to read this for the Matheson, but he says, as requested, great to show some Newfie appreciation.
Is that where he's from?
Newfie, Canada. Is that where he's from? That was really fun. There's a lot of good stuff. There was a lot of not so good stuff.
Standouts.
But most of it we have never had before. There are some things that I'm kind of upset exist, but we don't have them. Couple chips, couple candy bars. The best was probably the sponge candy bar. I already forget what it's called. Oh, the crunchy bar. The crunchy bar was really good. The Mr. Big bar was pretty good.
My standouts.
And one of the chips too. The cheesies.
My standouts.
The cheesies were perfect.
Were the coffee crisp bar from the bars section.
Also a bang.
That's the best one. The Turkish Big Turk bar can rot. Hate her.
There's a lot in here that just we can live without.
And all dressed in hickory sticks. Absolute
bangers.
They fuck.
Dude, the cheesies.
Those were really good.
I'm kind of into the cheesies. What I get? I think I gave those like a 9.5.
Yeah.
Honestly, they deserve it. Sorry you threw up.
The all dressed are my 10. My 110.
Yeah.
But the hickory sticks were really close, honestly. I could shovel those into my mouth.
If they weren't annoying to eat.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ethan.
Yeah.
AKA Swandizzle, AKA Ethan.
Great breakfast.
Yeah. Great breakfast of sugar and chips.
Eat hot chip.
I hope you enjoyed your snacks that we sent over to you. You still have to make the poppin' cookin'. I haven't forgotten.
Poppin' cookin'.
I'm waiting. Yeah,
you sent that to him?
I sent him
as an American snack?
I sent him the hamburger one.
Oh, okay.
Good luck.
And don't fuck it up.
Yeah.
Oh, what? This is powder. This isn't a bun. Hold on. This feels like it's powder too. Feels like it's powder too. What's going on?
Thank you, BB, for being here. And thank you, everybody, for watching. If, for any reason, anybody else is inclined to send stuff, let me know. If enough people want to send me stuff, or send us stuff, rather, I might open up a P.O. box. So if the demand's there, let me know.
We'll eat it.
It doesn't even have to be food.
Or try it.
If you just want to send us cool shit.
Or play with it.
Yeah, we can.
You can make slime on this table.
That's a good idea. And we can eat it. That's all we have for today. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And I'll see you next time.